Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Father Bob here with Arlo. There you are, Arlo. Good boy. Our guest this afternoon, Father Peter Richards from Our Lady of the Lake in Mound. Welcome, Peter.
Thank you, Father Bob.
Yeah.
Good to be here.
Good, thank you. So, Peter, we, have the Deanery 10, bunch of good guys. I'm glad you could make it. But sometimes they're coming and going, like, I don't even know where you're from. Where are you from? And tell me a bit about your family.
From Biwabic, Minnesota. I spent most of my school years living outside of Biwabic and going to school in Biwabic, which is near Virginia, Minnesota, if you don't know where Biwabic is. My family, I'm the youngest of 14 children. It's a blended family.
Okay.
My dad was a widower and my mom was a widow, and they married each other and adopted each other's kids. And they had one more. I'm the link between the two families.
Oh, okay.
So
Beautiful. What a story. And I have to say, I do know Biwabic because it's about a mile out of town is Giants Ridge ski area.
you're a skier.
Yeah, get up there.
Cross-country?
And honestly, well, cross country,
Downhill too.
And that country up there it's my happy place in the winter.
Yeah.
It's cold, it's quiet,
Yeah,
and very peaceful
yeah,
and beautiful, I might add,
it is.
on that range. So, big family. We have one or two families that have, in the parish that have 14, but
Yeah.
together that's what you are.
Yeah.
And the youngest, so, what was the high school up there?
Biwabic High School.
Biwabic High School,
No,
you said.
it's what do they call it? Masabi East, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but and now you're in the Southland
I am, yeah.
on a warm day. Us priests, we all have our story of how we got to do what it is we do. What would you say about your
I would
vocation?
say, I grew up in a cradle Catholic, and first of all, I think our parish priest was a good friend of the family, and so parish priesthood was a part of my imagination.
Yeah.
I had an idea of what that was, and I think once I got in high school or in college, thinking about what I'm going to do for the rest of my life and asking God, what He wanted, and the priesthood just never went away. I kept getting these invitations and entered the seminary. These, I guess, signposts, what I would call them, and just decided at one point that this was what I could imagine myself living out my discipleship as a Christian, as a priest. So.
Yeah, usually the word imagination a number of times that, and Saint Ignatius would tell us God speaks through the imagination, planted that idea, the image, the dream, and it kept coming back. So you listen. I'm glad you did. So, wow. So, number of parish assignments. Where have you been?
I've been at Mary Mother in Burnsville as an associate, and I was at St. Albert's in Albertville, and St. John the Baptist in Dayton, and then St. Michael in St. Michael. And my most recent parish, Our Lady of the Lake, which was your first parish as an associate, right?
That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he probably had some stories on me. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
I had a great assignment there, and Father Dudley was a real mentor for me.
Yeah.
Exactly what I needed coming out of the chute.
Yeah,
It was wonderful.
It was a good one.
It was great. So and you've been at Our Lady of the Lake
2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So, but you're getting 2 years out. You get second time around. You're getting to know the parish and its people and
Great people.
what is it about this parish that you think is something special for you?
I think it's we've got a wide range. We've got seasoned parishioners, very committed, and we've got new young families. We've got a Catholic school, and just really looking forward to. I think one of our emphasis in the next year is going to be on getting those young families and young adults engaged. Reach out to them and help them to become active in the parish. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I bet if we went across the board at our deanery meeting, we all say the same thing. It's getting,
Yeah.
reaching out, and we got to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's.
What's the dog's name again?
This is Arlo,
Arlo.
and I think he's taking a
Is he
shine
a
to
Finnish dog?
like William. He is a golden retriever. And,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
pretty good boy, real good boy. So he's been in the parish 5 years.
Yeah.
But so every parish there's always the work is never quite done, but then you get used to it. But that's good because there's always more to do. What would you say is some of the challenges that you look forward to working on with your
Well,
team?
I think I think I already mentioned it, which is trying to engage the young adults and teenagers too in the parish. We're hoping this year to engage them a little bit more. I would say that's probably we draw from a lot of different communities, both Mound and Trista, Orono, and so that can be a challenge. Coming from a place where up in St. Michael, Albertville, it was all the kids went to school in the same area, and the same high school. That can be a bit of a challenge.
Yeah. The other challenge is just getting them on. There's no
It's true.
freeway near it,
It's true. Yeah.
and that's kind of like right at the edge of like we were talking about.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful out there, but maybe that's why it's kind of like it seems like it's maintained its growth and now growing again. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that's good. Glad you're part of the deanery.
Thank you.
And we've got our magic cat. If you want to,
Arlo wants
Take a
me to pet
question.
him here.
Yeah.
He's licking my hand. So.
of course, you does.
Okay, so the surprise question, I didn't know about this one coming here. What is your favorite time of day and why do you like it?
Yeah. What is your favorite time of day?
Uh,
Tell you mine.
my favorite time of day is bedtime. Because
Doesn't need to be explained.
Because I know I'm going to be there for the next 8 hours and it's glorious. Well, hopefully the next 8 hours.
Yeah. We'll see that midnight call, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Peter, thank you for
Yeah.
coming on board and
Yeah,
being
thanks
part of
for
this,
having me.
making the trip from Mound, the
Yeah.
14-minute trip, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Glad they got the construction finally done. That was held up for
Yeah.
about 2 years.
Yeah.
So,
I like to stop at Carver too, quite a bit. The Carver Park there.
oh, beautiful.
Take a
Yeah.
walk and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great place to walk, bike ride, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll run into you sometime.
Right.
There.
Yeah.
And thanks for being on the show, everybody. Thanks for tuning in again. Father Bob, Father Peter Richards of Our Lady of the Lake in Mound. And hope to see you next week. Take care. God bless.